LA Gal Entertainment here with you. Glad you are with me as I am with you. And today we're going to talk about reinventing yourself. Let's reinvent ourselves. I'm about to do that too. Ooh, baby, you're going to see the changes in me. We're going to start with Johnny Depp. We're going to talk about celebrities that have really reinvented themselves. Johnny Depp, he was a teen idol in the 1980s with the series 21 Jump Street. Do you remember that? Maybe you do. And then he went into drama. Yes, in 1990. He really reinvented himself. When I saw him in Edward Scissorhands, if you haven't seen the movie, see it. He really reinvented himself in that movie. Johnny Depp was a high school dropout. Did you know that? Look at him. He's making all this money. Ooh, in 2003, Depp played Captain Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean. Do you remember that movie? Yeah, he really reinvented himself there. Yes. The Pirates film has grossed over $4.5 billion worldwide. Woo, Johnny Depp. He really reinvented himself and he really went at it. He's 57 years old now. Wow, time flies. Now we're going to talk about Robert Downey Jr. Do I love this guy? In the 1980s and early 90s, Robert Downey Jr. established himself as not only a rising star, but one who could really act. In the mid-1990s, Downey fell into a pattern of infamous off-screen behavior. He was arrested several times on different charges that included possession of cocaine and heroin. He was really going downhill. I really think of all the stars that I'm talking about reinventing themselves, he's my top favorite. So after spending time in prison, Downey put himself on the path to rebuilding his life. I'm so excited to tell you this. He went on and on and on with independent films that may not have dominated at the box office, but he proved himself to be an incredible talent, and he deserved another chance. Director Jean Fabrew, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, Fabrew, who was looking to cast the lead of a new superhero movie, Iron Man. Guess who got the part? Robert Downey Jr. Downey's movies, 14 billion worldwide. Yes, and made the actor one of the biggest box office draws in cinema history. He reinvented himself. He went clean. I'm going to do a biography on him. I love this guy. Follow me. Drew Barrymore. Oh my God, I love to follow her on Instagram. She's down to earth. I love her. Really, I do love her personality. 1982, she became a hit with the E.T., the extraterrestrial, when she was just 7 years old. Wow. And then she fell into drugs and alcohol as a teenager. You know that, right? Well, she reinvented herself completely. In the 1990s, she started taking acting roles as a bad girl. Ooh, Drew Barrymore. And then she totally really reinvented herself. She posed nude in 1995 of the issue Playboy and had a notorious topless appearance on The Late Show with David Letterman. Do you remember that? But as time went by, she became down to earth and more centered, and went on to a star in a collection of successful films like The Boys on the Side, Mad Love, and Scream. Remember the movie Scream? She started her own production company in 1994 called Flower Films, and she has a syndicated show, The Drew Barrymore Show. She's amazing. I love her. You follow her on Instagram. New York actress, yes, Carla Johansen. The New York-born actor made her cinematic debut in 1994 in famous North. Johansen has become one of the biggest sex symbols of her generation. How did she reinvent herself? Well, this actress went from mostly moderately budgeted independent movies to blockbusters. I mean, she went right at it. And in Johansen returned to her dramatic indie roots in 2019. She received 2 Academy Award nominations in the same year for her heart-wrenching performances in A Marriage Story and the offbeat comedy Yo-Yo Rabbit. she's amazing. Okay, it took me a long time to pronounce his name. I have no idea why I always would forget Liam Neeson's name. But anyways, he's a wonderful, wonderful actor. Big breakout role came as Oscar Schindler in Steven Spielberg's 1993 historical epic, Schindler's List. That was a great movie. But you know what? I haven't seen the whole thing. I have to see it. He is an Irish actor, earned an Academy Award nomination, and embarked on the path to being a serious, dramatic leading man. He's an incredible actor. How did he reinvent himself? In 2008, the actor, he was already in his 50s, he became an action movie star. And then he started doing all these movies. Remember that movie Taken? Oh yes, they had a $25 million budget, okay? And Taken raked in an unexpected $229 million at the box office. This is just an example that it's never too late to reinvent yourself. Do not give up. Make changes. Jessica Simpson, she's such an inspiration to me. She's a 40-year-old actress and singer, and she just lost 100 pounds after giving birth to her third child, and she's 40 years old. She was sexually abused as a child and later turned to drinking and pills. She's writing beautiful books, and that's an inspiration to everybody. She has changed her life completely. February 2nd, 2020, Simpson released a book, that she mentions her prior marriage to Nick Lachey, her relationship with musician John Mayer, sexual abuse she experienced during her childhood. Very interesting personality, sis Jessica Simpson. Follow her on Instagram. I really like her, and she's an inspiration, and she reinvented herself. This is LA Gal Entertainment. Follow me. Thanks for watching, and subscribe. Subscribe. Thank you.